So those mean posts about how older versions of Cognos analytics look outdated really hurt. So we're determined to take the lead in the next generation of data exploration. Let me show you how we're going to do that. To start, I'll have my Cognos dashboard right in front of me, and I'm going to select a visualization that I want to dive deeper on. So let's go ahead and select that. Now I'm going to click on the Explore icon to take this visualization and open it up in our new data exploration interface. So now you're seeing that visualization on seasonal trends from my dashboard expanded in the new data exploration interface. Above the visualization is a related visualizations area where the system recommends visualization that it thinks I'm most interested in. These visualizations are generated using machine learning on my prior behavior and crowdsourced behavior from other users on the system. If I don't like bar charts, the system will know I don't want to see bar charts and won't suggest bar charts in the future. Let's go ahead and select the system's top pick. Here we see a stack bar chart comparing the number of rides by neighborhood and gender. To the right of the visualization are statistical insights presented in simple, natural language. Unlike many of our competitors who are merely narrating a visualization, telling you obvious things like which bar is the tallest, all of these insights are related to but not obvious from the visualization. Each of these statements are hot clickable, which adds decorations to the visualization. Let me go ahead and click another statement to see what decorations it adds. Now, if I were to revisit that related visualization area, you'll notice that the suggestions are updated based on my most recent interactions. Let's go ahead and select the system's top pick once again. Here it's a bubble chart comparing the percentage of subscriber to number of rides. Let's focus in on some points of interest. You'll notice on each axis is a badge with the number indicating how many predictive insights were found for the field that's populated on that axis. Let's go ahead and choose the badge next to number of rides. Here we see the strength of the predictive model that uses number of rides as the target. I also see that number of rides is strongly correlated with age group. Let's go ahead and expand that predictive model to understand it better. On this screen, I see a number of presentations of the decision tree using number of rides as a target. A decision tree is a predictive model used to understand the likelihood of different events based on the outcomes of relevant decisions throughout the organization. The sunburst is my favorite presentation of a decision tree. Just like everything else in this data exploration interface, the sunburst is highly interactive. Now I'll click on the Decision Rules tab, where the information about the decision tree is summarized nicely in a simple textual format. Of course, at any point during my data exploration, I can simply have a conversation with the system by telling the system what I want it to do in my own plain language. So take a look at the top right corner, and I'm going to type in, show me hourly capacity rates by day. And the system responds to satisfy that intent. I'd really like to emphasize that this isn't simply me entering commands, it's an actual conversation. The system could respond to clarify and disambiguate if needed, for example, which data source am I looking for, or if there's multiple fields that could satisfy that intent. This conversation capability we're also working on making available in mobile devices, so you can simply speak into your phone, have that conversation with the system, and get the visualizations and other information you need to do your job better. So once again, I can cycle through the different suggestions by the system and select a visualization that I want to reuse later. Now you'll notice in the left, all the visualizations I've collected during my exploration journey are collected there so that I can copy and paste them into a new or existing report or dashboard. So you guys just saw a lot of A lot of cool new functionality, a lot of new predictive capabilities coming into Cognos Analytics. Let's take a minute just to summarize everything we saw. So first of all, the new exploration interface, highly personalized. It learns and adapts to your behavior and a crowdsourced behavior from other users on the system. It's extremely easy to use, no training necessary, low barrier to entry.